So, your game, we are back with another video. Today, the video is about I'm not playing about me no more. You feel me? So, it's 5:56 in the morning. I just got done cutting my hair. As you guys can see, this is my barber kit. I do need to get another one. I'm about to lay my hair down in a second. But in the meantime, what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk because I'm not gonna lie. Lately, my mind been clouded, and because my mind has been clouded, I need to talk. And sometimes talking and getting stuff out is only the best way to do this. So, this video today is basically about how to get back into being you after you've been cheated on, how to trust after you've been cheated on. Now, I'm not the one to point fingers because in my life, I have previously cheated before from me being cheated on. And in my current relationship, I'm not going to lie, I have been cheated on before. And twice. So it does kind of hurt. But I've been trying to read stuff because I really do genuinely love my boyfriend. And I really do genuinely want us to work. But I also know, too, that I can't continue to bring up trust issues every day because I know he don't want to hear that. And then it just makes me think crazy. So tonight I was just basically looking up some stuff or whatever. And the first thing that I looked up was how to build trust in a relationship. I guess y'all can hear me. I don't know. I tried to turn it up, but I'm not for sure if we can do that on this phone. So how to build trust in a relationship, 22 tips is what I was looking at. So basically it talked about what is trust, why is trust important. But one thing I found about myself was that I guess you might as well go on and say from what I read today, is I have post-traumatic stress disorder. Like, I've been cheated on multiple times, and it's not a good feeling. And I've been burned, multiple times. So it's not a good feeling to experience that. But I'm going to just point out a few things that mean something to me or whatever. And basically, what I liked about what I read. So, of course, it's going to go through the have open communication. I feel like open communication, though, can sometimes be hard because, sometimes your partner or the person who has done the cheating doesn't always feel like, talking about it or whatever. They sometimes want to let it go. But then, for instance, me, I prefer to talk about it because I'm an overthinker. So if I don't talk about it, I'm going to think about it. And it's just I have to get it out. So, for those of y'all who are overthinkers, I'm sure y'all understand exactly how I feel. Be vulnerable and show your feelings with number 2. I feel like with being vulnerable is, for me, I don't know about you for y'all, but for me, vulnerable be having me crying. And I don't like to cry all the time because that's when I get into my emotions. I get crazy and stuff, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I don't really like that or whatever. So number 3 says, learn healthy ways to communicate. I will say that I do like that, though. My lips are mad sharp right now. But yeah, I do like that, though, because we're trying to learn how to communicate better, and it is working. So I can say that's really good. Be honest is going to be number 4. I'm going to just say we're working on being honest. Honest is so hard, though, because if your trust has been broken, it's hard to believe the person is being honest. And I be needing proof. I don't know about y'all, but I be needing proof. I need to see what I'm talking about. If I'm asking you something, I need you to show me, because how else am I trust you? Just by your word that you have already lied about? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And that's what says show empathy. I never really understood what that was meant or whatever, but it says basically if you're dating someone with anxiety or another mental health concern, showing that you are listening and empathize with them and what they're saying is crucial. Yeah, it's cold up here and my lips have been peeling so bad. I need to give me some car mats. But when you cut your hair, your face be clear, so yeah. But yeah, I think he does do that though, because I think he does like take into consideration how I feel about stuff, whatever. Not everything, but some stuff. I think he does. So, but yeah. So I guess that's for the other person. I guess to show empathy. Be willing to listen. We both try to listen to each other. Now, sometimes I forget stuff. That's not good, but listen to your partner. Have your partner listen to you. If they're not listening to you, I'm gonna just say maybe it's not meant to make it work because you want to be heard and they need to be heard too. Now, number seven, something that I always do. I always ask for clarity. I do. Now, this is the fun part because this is what I do. Okay, this is the part that I really needed to read and I needed to see. Don't make assumptions. I am so quick to think, oh, he ain't doing this, he must be doing this. Oh, he ain't talking to me, he must be doing this, he must be doing this. And it's just because of what I am used to or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And this thing right here basically says that assumptions create false narratives. When you create a false narrative, you feel removed from your relationship. If you dismiss your partner's feelings and place your own thoughts on the situation through assumption, you miss an opportunity to build a deeper connection. Give your partner time to explain, then create the ending of the story together. Okay, I agree with this because this, that just like wrote it down for me. Like basically what I needed to hear. Like I need to stop assuming. I didn't read this one though. This one's a new one for me. So let's read them together. Take time to make decisions. Taking your time to make decisions allows you to process and understand your feelings and behaviors. By slowing down your response, you may reduce harmful, impulsive decisions. This can help build trust so your partner does not feel like you are present in times of conflict. Maybe that's for them. Maybe. But I'm not sure. But I'm going to just say taking time to make your decisions can be smart too, though, because it kind of allows you, like I just said, to like slow down and really think about stuff versus making half decisions. Because that's what I be doing sometimes. I make half decisions, and I had to learn how to stop doing that as I've gotten older. Oh, I like this one though. This one, number 10, it says, don't take your relationship for granted. When you take your relationship for granted, you show your partner they do not matter. You may put friends before your partner when you think your partner will always be there. Focus on your partner, noticing kind gestures, and even saying thank you can help build trust. The whole reason you're in a relationship with someone is to feel wanted and to feel, like at least for me, I had to explain to my boyfriend, like, I'm with you because I wanna be, together. I don't want to be alone, you know what I'm saying? So I think that when people be like, oh, you don't want to be alone? Of course I don't. If I wanted to be alone, I wouldn't be in a relationship. Like, I don't want to be alone. So that's why I enter into a relationship to have someone to be with and to have someone to do stuff with. But I think that sometimes we as people, we may not always understand that. Maybe, I don't know. And I'm saying we, meaning which we, not just him, or whatever, what we. Um, Let me see here. All right, so this one was a good one too. So, if you have dealt with a cheating partner, or if you have cheated, or whatever, and you just need to know, like, how do I need to go about this or whatever. And by the way, y'all say hey to Sunny. This is Sunny. I deal with anxiety, so I got him as a emotional support little thingy. But I don't always use him sometimes or whatever. Like, it's really weird. I'm weird, but yeah, but it's just him. But it's a be willing to forgive. I think this one is really, really, really important because as a spiritual person, the person who believes in God and stuff, whatever, you have to forgive because God forgives, for one. For two, it says forgiving someone doesn't mean you agree with their actions. Instead, it provides a sense of acceptance. If you want to forgive and move forward with your partner, this help to build trust by letting your partner know you choose to work on the relationship together. And I think that's basically for the person who's been cheated on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to forgive. You know what I'm saying? You have to forgive. You have to forgive. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go to the other part though, because the other part is about overthinking, and this is the part that really spoke to me because after being cheated on, um, it's not something that's like, I know for everybody else, but for me, it's not something I can just easily forget. I can't just easily forget and be like, oh, he cheated on me and I'm gonna just forget it. No, my mind runs like crazy. And I don't have friends like that. So it runs even crazier because my mind's not occupied. And then it just runs even crazier, even crazier, even crazier. And I'm always like bothering him, bugging him. And that's why like I be trying to like look up stuff sometimes, like when I can't sleep and stuff, whatever. And I gotta get the thumbnail. That might be it, because it's supposed to be a sad video. Not really. It's about getting back to us. Let's smile. Gotta get some good ones. But yeah, so the other one basically is the one that I love the most. I had that wrong one up the first time. But that's gonna make the video a little bit longer, right? That's what YouTube is for. So why am I overthinking after being cheated on? I'm gonna just read this. So most of us have heard of and even use the term overthinking. And while we think it may not be that bad, it can lead us to come to conclusion with any real evidence. After experiencing infidelity in a relationship, it is common for the partner who was cheated on to overthink, as they may constantly be concerned it may happen again, experience self-esteem problems as a result, and may have difficulty with trust. You may worry when your partner goes out, pays too much attention to their phone, or changes specific routines. Those who deal with OCD, anxiety, and other mood disorders may experience overthinking more frequently and more intensely after infidelity. So some reasons people struggle with overthinking after infidelity include low self-esteem, obsessive compulsive disorder, anxiety, and low self-esteem, low-key, depression, post-traumatic stress disorder. I've been through so much, so I definitely feel like I have post-traumatic stress disorder. Like, that's the only thing. I'd be afraid to go through what I've been through before. So I think that's why I was glad I read this here, because that definitely points out, what I've been through. And then this one is another one that I have been through too. History of abusive relationships. Even though my boyfriend is not abusive, like the cheating and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just all kind of plays a part in one. And I hate how pilly my lips are right now. Okay, y'all, I'm back. And I got all the stuff off my lips. Like, my lips are like a snake. You gotta, like, I don't know. You gotta, like, I don't know. But anyway, so what I read was effects of infidelity. Infidelity usually results in overthinking, which can also indicate larger side effects stemming from betrayal, such as anxiety and infidelity PTSD, which is post-traumatic stress disorder, or effects include feelings of grief or loss, trauma brain, and increased toxic stress. So people who struggle with overthinking after infidelity may experience relationship anxiety. It is common to experience relationship anxiety after infidelity, which can be either a result of or a symptom of overthinking. This is bound to cause some relationship anxiety and intrusive thoughts after a cheating partner, or even after partners who have shown no history of infidelity. Um, so yeah, there's a few things there. This link right here is choosingtherapy.com. If you guys are interested, definitely go look it out, check it out, because I have really learned so much tonight, which is why I'm making this video, because I feel like I want to include you guys in what I have learned today. Um, we're gonna just go through these really quick here, whatever. So the first one of this one on this link here is basically 15 ways to stop overthinking. It just says find out why you're overthinking. Um, and it basically just elaborates, just find out why you're overthinking. So basically just seriously, just try to deep down and figure out what you're. I know me and what I'm overthinking about is basically just what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? Like what I've been through. I think sometimes I think, why would a person do that? I also think too, like, what did I do to make you want to do it? And I also feel sometimes, like, if you did it once, what would make you not want to do it again? Like, what can you tell me that'll make you not want to do it again? What is different now to make you not want to do it again? Not saying that I don't trust it, but it's just like, you know, as an overthinker, it's just like, you did it. So, will you do it again? Will you not do it again? What's not going to make you do it again? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's different now, This one is one that I'm going to be honest with you that I think that I did not really have, and I'm learning to try to have, which it says lean on social support. Basically, it says lean on friends and family to help when you are feeling down. I think this is so true. Um, you need people, to talk to, because if you don't have people to talk to, you get down, you may start to bother your partner or whatever, and push your partner away. It's just so many things that can happen when you don't have anyone to talk to. So what I do is, because I'm up like late in the night or whatever, that's why I research stuff to try to see, how do people deal with certain things, you know what I'm saying? So like that helps me out. Work on trust issues is the next one for number 3. That honestly, like, if I be very transparent, that's kind of hard for me. And it's hard for me because the way I see working out trust, a lot of people don't see it that way. And so that can just be kind of hard for me. But if you happen to read this here, there is a link that says rebuilding trust in your relationship. Click it, because I don't know how to do it. I mean, we're working on it right now, whatever, and I think we're doing pretty good, We have had some frantic moments, but I do think that with prayer and just, I know for myself, just the need to really want to be with him and stuff, it's just allowing, us to just still be together today, and I am thankful. I just hope and pray we continue to grow. And that we continue to, just consider one another and stuff like that, whatever. So, yeah. But the next one, number 4, says practice mindfulness. I'm going to read this one because I didn't understand what it meant by that when I first did it. So that basically means mindfulness can help relieve feelings of anxiety, stress, depression, post-traumatic stress disorder, and emotional reactivity. Try to be mindful of your current situation and focus on what you can control in the present. Take things one day at a time, slow down, and practice realization techniques when you feel overwhelmed. Now this definitely spoke to me because a lot of times I feel overwhelmed. Like, I'm always thinking so crazy, so I feel like hella overwhelmed, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. And then it comes to the thing where I don't know about y'all, but me, I'd be like, babe, can I ask you a question? And my question goes into what I've been overthinking, So the next one says try a new environment. Basically, just to sum that one up really quick, it just means like changing around your house, like maybe going to the store, going to the mall, taking a trip, just trying to get like a new environment or whatever, basically, because new environments help, believe it or not. Now this one is a big one. This one is acceptance. Acceptance. Accepting that infidelity and betrayal have occurred in your relationship can feel challenging, if not impossible. Accepting that infidelity and betrayal have occurred in your relationship can feel challenging, if not impossible. It's hard. Accepting is often difficult because it means letting go of the pain of betrayal and learning to live with it. This can often be compared to the acceptance stage of grief. Now, we all know that life is life. Life is going to be life. Life has always been life. Life is just life, 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 life. And with that being stated, I think I love this one a lot because once you accept, once you accept the fact that this has happened, and I mean like genuinely accept it, because like when I was reading this, I learned that maybe I haven't fully accepted, what we've been through, and maybe I don't want to accept it, but once you fully accept it, you can honestly, wholeheartedly, and gracefully let it go. You won't start bringing it back up. And this is why, the next one is why I'm making this video. Actually, the next two is why I'm making this video. So the next one says to work on yourself, which is why I cut my hair. I have been walking around here like a chicken head, okay? I have not been cutting my hair. I have not been doing stuff that I used to do before we first got together. And before we got together, I've not been doing that stuff anymore. But from reading this, I'm like, you know what, Fallon, go cut your hair. So often, the aftermath of infidelity can lead to people to struggle with insecurities, depression, and anxiety, which can take a toll on a person's ability to take care of themselves. Taking time to practice self-care and find ways to feel more comfortable in your skin is an important part of healing. Physical acts of self-care are often crucial to practicing emotional self-care too. But remember to be patient, as it can take time to relearn your values and prioritize infidelity. What that said to me when I read that tonight basically told me I've kind of lost myself in the emotions. I lost myself in the emotions. So I've allowed myself to get so emotional that I don't cut my hair like I used to. I don't make sure my hair is laid down which I'm finna lay my hair down in a second once I get done with this video, but I don't make sure my hair is laid down like I used to. I just have like not really like been doing the things that I was doing in the beginning, and I don't know why or whatever, but I just haven't been. And I think that will help out. Just getting back into me, not playing about me, being serious about me, and focusing on me, my happiness, you know what I'm saying? Like just, and what I told myself when I was cutting my hair, baby, you're that bitch. You're a bad bitch, baby. Like, you're bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares who don't see that, who don't know that? Like, you're a baddie. Like, you're a baddie, okay? I don't care if you have gained weight, if you're a little bit thicker, whatever. You are bad. You are bad. You are bad. And tell yourself that every day. You are bad. You are worthy of somebody to appreciate you. You are bad. You're a baddie, okay? You're a baddie, period. So the next one is going to talk about what we just talked about now, positive self-talk. Giving yourself long and positive affirmations can go a long way. I don't know about y'all, but I always talk to myself, hence why I don't mind being on YouTube. I don't normally talk in my videos because I don't like to talk, but tonight, baby, we're going to talk it up, period. So, yeah, positive self-talk. Giving yourself long Positive affirmations can go a long way. Often overthinking and intrusive thoughts can lead to negative self-talk or pessimism, which can further hurt your mental state. It is especially important that you give yourself love and positive affirmations. While it can feel awkward to start saying these things to yourself, it can go a long way in helping you recover and regulate your emotions. And I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. I believe you should treat yourself. I believe you should talk positive to yourself. I believe sometimes, like with me or whatever, sometimes I can be, so like for instance, just now, he in the room and he sleep. I was in the room talking to him while he sleep. I'm like, baby, what? Cause yo, like, uh, I'm that. Okay. I had to talk to myself and him though, because like I said, I mean, I love talking to myself. Cause like I said, I don't have friends like that, whatever. So that's all I know, honestly. But yeah, you gotta talk about positive. Like you gotta boost yourself up. Be your number one fan. Is what you gotta be. And I was just going through some of my pictures, and I was like, oh my gosh, baby, like you not eating like you used to eat. You used to eat down back in the day. You used to have a haircut. You used to have you used to be looking nice, looking decent. Now you just be bumming it out. And baby, we're not finna do that in 2024. You finna get up. You're finna to talk good about yourself. You finna feel good about yourself. And you're finna to allow the people around you to know who you are. And more so, meaning with my boyfriend. He's finna see that, like, hey, baby, you know, you don't want to miss this. I hope you don't. I hope you don't. But anyways, let go of the what if thinking. Now this is something that starts all of our arguments with me and him because I'm very hypothetical, baby. I'm real hypothetical. I'm all the way in 20 years from now. That's how hypothetical I am. What if this? What if that? What if this? What if that? What would you do if this? What would you do if that? Let me know why you want to do this. Why you want to do that? That's me. Okay. So this thing just told me to let go of what if thinking. I gotta let it go. And so do y'all. Let it go, please. Okay. It says going through all the hypotheticals and wondering what if that every thought can make it hard to let it go. It can make it hard to let go of what y'all going through. It can also be difficult to stop overthinking about someone or something that caused deep hurt. But there's nothing that can be done to change what has happened and may lead to disordered thinking. Learning how to practice thought stopping can be especially helpful in mitigating thought spirals and about infidelity. There are some links here. I would say click the links. But I'm going to stop and pause parenthetically. So it says, there's nothing that can be done about what has happened. You can't change it. You're either going to forgive the person and move on, or come to grips with reality and say you can't forgive them, and then either leave them or try to work towards it. I don't know. But you have to try to come to grips. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. Like, I'm trying to just like come around, just like learning that it's okay to forgive my man. It's okay to love my man, even though he has did wrong. Like I said, I've did wrong in my past before too. We all have did wrong before, so it's okay to do that. Because when you first get, especially in today's time, let's talk about reality for a second. In today's time, in 2024, when you first get with somebody, like, nobody is 100% like, oh, I'm with you, I'm with you, I'm with you when they first get with you, because they don't know you and they have to get to know you. Most people are trying to get to see if they really want to be with you, if they like somebody else, blah, blah, blah. Most people nowadays, when they're dating multiple people, and I understand that. I get it, because, you want to make sure you're choosing the right one. I get it. But once you become serious and things start to get more serious, I'm a strong believer in you need to let some of that shit go. Period. And all that shit, not some of it. I need to let all of it go, okay? But yeah, so I'm gonna say if you're anything like me and you're always asking hypothetical questions just because you're just always overthinking stuff and your mind is just wondering, like all the time, I'm gonna just say like this thing say, y'all can see the, let it go. Let it go. And it's so hard too because like I'm gonna be honest with you. Like he sleep, I'm up. My mind wandering, because that's what my mind do. My mind wanders. My mind wandering, and I'm over here thinking about what are situations, wanting to wake him up. But I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna research, and that's what I did. I researched, and I said, you know what? This research is making me feel good. Let me go cut my hair. Then I said, it's making me feel even better because I have YouTube. Why not make a YouTube video? Because this may help somebody else. Somebody may not know about choosing therapy. You know what I'm saying? Somebody may be going through the same thing that I'm going through right now and may need choosing therapy. May need to see a person that's going through what they're going through who's smiling and who's happy and who's like, hey, it's okay. Because literally, it's okay. Now, number 10 is my favorite because I have been doing this before even reading this type of stuff or whatever, but journaling is so good. It allows you to open up and express how you feel. You don't have to share it. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. But journaling, for me, it works so good because I put on my lofi music and I chill and I just write. Like, I type and write. And if y'all got iPhone does now have the journaling here, so you can start journaling. I don't know how it works though, but you can definitely start journaling on your iPhone, so you don't have no excuse to why you can't journal, okay? Because you can journal. And then I'm gonna be honest with you, like, oh, I did like this one. I did like this one. Number 14, I'm skipping to 14 because the other ones, they just normal stuff. Number 14 says to join a support group. It sounds so crazy, but I don't know. I feel like support groups really might help, honestly. Just because, like, to know you're not the only one going through it, it makes you feel good. To also hear and understand other people's thought processes, how they're dealing with certain stuff, whatever. I'm the type of person that I'm never too old to learn. So I'm always open to learning to see what other people do, to like, like see other perspectives, to see other ways to do things. And that's why a lot of times I question my boyfriend too, because not questioning him to be accurate, but sometimes I just want to understand like what's your logic, what's your thought process. I'm so interested in other people's thought processes and why they think the way they think and how they think. Because I know that we all think differently. I think that God has made all of us individually. So to me, it's just like, I look at it as a chance to try to learn or try to understand, and just try to, see different viewpoints. But yeah, so that's the number 14. And then at the end of everything, it basically just leads you all down the same road, which is what me and my boyfriend were talking about too, which is how can therapy help? Some of y'all may need to seek therapy. I am trying to seek therapy. Last time I tried to seek therapy, they told me no. But I'm trying to seek therapy. I think it'll help. Have somebody to talk to. Like I said, I don't really have friends. I don't really have a strong support system. So sometimes it's hard. It's hard to try to. Because I know I'm trying to be very considerate sometimes too. I know that, like I said, I know he don't want to always hear what I have to say. He don't always want to hear what I want to ask because what he explains to me is that he's human too, so he has feelings and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes I think that it's just a good thing to have somebody who is not the person or in the situation to, just ask questions or whatever the case may be. But yeah, but Dior Gang, I have enjoyed talking to y'all today. I think that this is a vulnerable moment right here. And I always say that vulnerable is like emotional, but God just showed me something. Vulnerable does not always have to be emotional, because I've been very vulnerable in this video. I'm telling you guys what I'm going through, telling you guys how I'm feeling, telling you guys how I talk to myself, telling you guys how I do this and do that. And with that being stated, I feel good. I feel good. I feel relieved that I have talked about this, and I feel like I don't know. I feel happy. So I'm probably going to be doing more videos like this. I hope my boyfriend don't hate it though, because baby, I ain't got nobody else to talk to. So until the therapy approve me and not turning me around, I'm finna have my ass on YouTube, okay? Because somebody is going through the same thing I'm going through, and somebody can relate. Somebody can relate. But anyways, what I'm about to do is I'm about to wrap my badass hair down, and I'm about to get up, make me something to eat, and go to sleep so I can get ready for work tomorrow. But yeah, I had a good time talking to y'all though. You too. Drop down in the comments if you have any ideas or things that you do when you've been cheated on. Because I wish somebody would that ain't never been cheated. Everybody done been cheated on before. Everybody done probably cheated before. Cheating can go so many ways. It's about how you look at it. But we're not gonna go down that road right now. But anyways, yeah. It's been nice talking to y'all. I had a good time. Like I said, I'm getting back to me, so I'm not letting nothing or nobody stop me from being who God has called me to be. So yeah, DR game. I figured I'd come show y'all. Yeah, the hair is wrapped up. Cut my own hair. It wasn't much to cut, but yes, I do cut my own hair. DR game, we got.